NWO style, baby.
I got really. I got one. Oh man, good old NWO.
Oh,
can't go wrong with that, man.
Hey, you can't go wrong with the old school NWO style fucking entrance.
Hell no. All right, we're back. We took
we're back for the segment.
2-hour break. It's we just watched TNA.
Yeah, we watched fucking great 2-hour episode of TNA Impact.
Good matches, but TNA. I'm getting a little bored with the same matches every week. I don't know. How do you feel, Lance?
Yeah, you know that's the thing. They're treading water right now. They're trying to get to Bound for Glory next week.
So they're
and they're fucking like trying to figure out like what kind of fresh things we could do, because we're still building up to.
Oh,
like,
so you're saying they're killing time?
Yeah, they're just trying to kill time, and because man, I know for certain they have some big fucking surprises. Like,
well, I mean, even you and I can say they have a lot of names signed on that they can't put in there right now because of the contracts.
They cannot.
So,
because they can't let people know. That's what the Ace and Aces is all about.
Now, do you think October 14th is specifically, the date is specifically set to when these contracts expire?
Yes.
That they'll be able to come out.
Yes. And it just broke today. The breaking news of wrestling was that WWE had broken off contact with Chris Jericho a month ago. It's like, wait a second. Why was it like breaking news today that they broke off contact a month ago?
All right, first of all, Jericho blows. But
he's a big name.
He's a big name, but the only thing I'll give the guy is that he's got, what is that? The word, he's got charisma.
He's got charisma.
He can bring fans.
Yeah.
He still blows,
yeah.
But I wouldn't mind if he went to TNA because I think vets like him, they deserve to be at TNA.
They can bring some notoriety, man.
That's what TNA is all about, man. They actually take care of their wrestlers.
The second big news of the day was that Edge.
He's still wrestling?
Edge, he wants to come back. WWE will not let him.
I thought he was doing fucking that sci-fi shit, Haven.
Yeah, he's doing that because WWE. He was under contract with them. When a guy is under WWE contract, it means that they control what they do. So if they tell him to wrestle, they wrestle. If they tell him you can't wrestle, they don't wrestle. If they tell him they want him to do a show on their network,
he can do a show.
SmackDown airs on Sci-Fi.
Sci-Fi.
They do a show.
What a twist, man! I would never expect wrestling to be on Sci-Fi.
So.
Sci-Fi, you pieces of shit, you sold out.
Yeah,
it's bad enough you got horrible movies, but now you got Vince McMahon shit in there.
It was bullshit, man. It was bullshit. Anyway, the thing about Edge is that he's got big fucking heat. He's got heat within the company because he will not resign. He refuses to resign. They keep bringing him in.
Well, I mean, he doesn't have to sign the contract, does he?
No, he doesn't. But they keep like pressuring him. Like, you need to resign, you need to resign, you need to...
No, Edge would work better out in TNA, man.
Exactly.
I think Edge is much better than Jericho.
Exactly. And there's a reason why TNA has dragged out the Aces and Eights.
Because of these people, yeah.
Because
their
contracts are coming up. They're waiting for the contracts to come up. And suddenly, all of a sudden, in the same time period as Bound for Glory, you have Batista. No contract.
Big motherfucker, no contract. Wow, man, he would be awesome in TNA.
Chris Jericho, no contract. Edge, no contract.
I'm so disappointed that they didn't... Batista should be the Cena.
Yeah, he should be.
That fucking huge walking mountain muscles.
They've been saying that he's trying for MMA He's doing some other stuff, but he has no contract.
Well, he has no choice. They're not fighting him. They're not making him fight.
Exactly. He has no contract. So you got Batista, you got Jericho, you got Edge, you got fucking John Morrison, you got Chris Masters,
Kevin Nash.
You have Big Diesel, you have Scott Steiner, you have Goldberg, you got fucking.
Well, you did say Goldberg did do a couple of things with TNA already.
Yeah.
Overseas.
Yeah, overseas only.
Overseas only. But man, to see all these guys in there, that would be. I would love for Bischoff just to go take a shit in McMahon's yard. Just
that's what I think is happening. That's what I think is happening. I think that they're just like fucking waiting. They're waiting in the wings.
So what Big Glass is telling all you TNA-ites, be patient.
Be patient, brothers.
Be patient. If I can be patient, so can you.
But hey, other than that, it was a good episode. More good wrestling. I mean, TNA always has good matches.
Well, on the other good news, Laz has reported twice the second week in a row McMahon's ratings have dropped.
Yes, they have. Man, last week, the week before prior, TNA's ratings dropped to a 2.8, and it was pretty low.
Yeah,
it was pretty fucking low. And then all of a sudden, this week, thanks to my Cowboys, thanks to my Cowboys and the fucking Bears,
which I predicted.
Yeah,
but we'll move on. Okay.
Thanks to that fucking blowout. Raw still drew a 2.5 rating for a 3-hour show.
Which is horrible for a 3-hour show.
Terrible.
There's plenty of time for people to watch it, but nobody wanted to.
Which is awful.
Now, you could argue that everybody didn't watch Raw because they were in such disbelief that the Cowboys got dismantled.
But imagine this. Imagine this.
Fuck you, Romo.
Imagine this. I went back to 1997. Okay?
Check the ratings, right?
I checked the ratings because there's websites out online that check the ratings war, the WCW versus WWF ratings
fucking
war.
nerds with no time, man.
And get this, in October 1st, around there, 1997, Raw did a 2.3 or some shit like that. Nitro, WCW Nitro, did a 3.9, and Monday Night Football did like a fucking 13 point whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
And this Monday night,
same thing.
Monday Night Football did like a 27, whatever the fuck number it was.
I'm telling you, man, all the Cowboys fans were just in disbelief.
I know, it was like, god damn it. Fucking Monday Night Football did like a 20, whatever the fuck. Raw did 2.5. There was no wrestling company, no Nitro.
No, nothing against them, yeah.
No Nitro. So, either two things. All those wrestling fans, all those almost 4 million, because remember, Nitro was doing like 4s.
Yeah.
All those 4 million fans vanished. Like, poof. And they went over to Monday Night Football.
Now, you gotta, those 4 million fans that saw Nitro, they probably did the same thing we did back in the day.
Yeah.
You would see Nitro, and then flashback to
back and forth
between WWE and that's the only way they would get ratings. Now that McMahon's graciously fucked himself by saying, "Hey, I'm the only competition around," you're losing at your own game, which is fucking hilarious to me. I'm loving it, man.
Yeah. You're pulling on the crappiest show.
What's the greatest line he said last? It's just not fair.
It's not right. It's not right that they do that to me. It's not fair. It's not competition. And Bischoff is just laughing. What the fuck, man? What are you talking about?
Man, I love
put everybody out of business, you cocksucker.
Yeah, fucking asshole, man. He wants to be the Donald Trump of television.
That's why he booked himself in a match with Donald Trump, the cocksucker. So fuck you, Vince. You did a 2.5, cocksucker.
Against nobody.
Yeah, against no competition.
That's the only that's funny.
The only competition you had is Monday Night Football, which is basically guaranteed to win no matter what happens. Okay?
All somebody has to do is go to your channel, watch it for a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
Or watch it during the commercials.
Monday Night Football has been guaranteed to dominate Monday Night ratings for the last 40 years, motherfucker.
All they had to do was flashback it, but nobody wanted to see your crap.
Even in Raw's even when Raw was like fucking awesome, even when in 1999,
yeah,
when they were fucking like doing 8.0 ratings,
When Steve Austin was kicking ass.
Yeah, when Steve Austin was kicking ass. Fucking on the other channel, Hollywood Hogan and Scott Hall and Kevin Nash were over there fucking doing 5.0s. Raw was doing 8.0s. And you guys were, everybody, wrestling was kicking ass.
That was a good competition. I mean, to go against the NWO and win.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Yeah, they were kicking, everybody was doing huge numbers.
But he did have better writers back then.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Which Bischoff graciously took.
So like, yeah, you're doing fucking monster numbers. But you still weren't being.
You know what's funny? I think the only reason he ever made those ratings is because people would jump back to the other channel.
Yeah.
They would watch TNA and then watch WWE.
Yeah. They were wrestling fans. They were watching both shows, and then when Vince said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna be the monopoly.
I'm big enough. I can do my own thing."
Yeah, I'm the man. I'm gonna fucking buy everybody out. The fans.
I mean, how arrogant are you when you're on? What is that? What is 31? Channel 31.
USA.
When you're on USA Network and Sci-Fi Network.
Fuck Sci-Fi.
Who the fuck watches Sci-Fi?
Nobody. Fucking nerds. And then, are nerds gonna watch wrestling? Really?
No.
No.
They're gonna say the same thing we're saying. Who the fuck puts this on Sci-Fi?
Why is this on Sci-Fi? Why is this on Sci-Fi?
I see no ogres, no dragons.
Where's Doctor Who? Get the fuck out of here.
That's BBC, buddy.
Or whatever the channel that is. Goddamn it.
But still, I mean, you're right.
I don't watch that shit, man.
That's just weird. Anyway, we're laughing at you, Vince. We're enjoying your defeat.
You blow, Vince. Fuck you.
And congrats to Eric Bishop.
Yeah. For getting
there it is.
Congrats you to Eric GZ for getting King Mo, and for getting Impact live every Monday night, every Thursday. I'm sorry, every Thursday. So good job, brother. Good job.
And for bringing back the NWO, kind of.
Yeah, Ace and Ace.
You know, we know you can't get it because of the rights that have made.
He even said it a long time ago. He's like, it's like I wanted to do it the closest I can without infringing on
legal rights. Yeah.
Yeah, and even Nash was like, "Hey,
come on, Nash, we know you're there, buddy."
I mean, we saw the tweets, man. We saw the tweets.
We saw your vest again tonight.
Yes.
Oh, breaking news. Big Laz and I will be doing a post. I don't fucking know what you call it. A post show or something. A pre-show you do before the show of Bound for Glory. October the 14th on Sunday. It's not going to be live, obviously, but we're going to do it and then we'll upload it. But it will be our, because I don't know what's going on for Halloween. So if we don't get together for Halloween, this show will be our fallback in it because we're going to be dressed up and it'll be our Halloween edition. If we don't do anything for Halloween. And yeah, so that's that. Other news. I'm sad to report I have another birthday coming up. The General will age yet again another year. This one came by way too fast, caught me off guard. I'm not looking forward to it. It was, I swear to God, I felt like last month I was at my last birthday party, but anyway. I'm going to be old again. It's not cool, man.
What happened?
I informed the TKers that fuck, I already have a birthday coming up.
What happened?
That's what I was telling them. I already have a birthday coming up.
Yeah, you're gonna be like 19 something.
It's just crazy because it just feels like last month we were at Logan's. For my birthday, and it's like, fuck, what the hell happened to this year where it's like that?
What happened last year at Logan's?
No, we had a couple of drinks. It was just me and you.
And who else?
A couple of visitors, but I'm not complaining about it. I'm just, this year came by too fast for me, man. I wasn't even ready. Like my birthday's already within a matter of weeks. It's not cool, man.
Fuck it, man.
31. I mean, 21 is like not cool.
21, brother. What the fuck happened, man?
I'm getting old, Big Laz.
Hey, you're not getting old, brother.
Oh, but this sucks, man.
You're getting wiser.
This sucks, man. What the fuck are we gonna do for a birthday?
What weekend? Is your birthday fall on a weekend?
I don't fucking know.
Where's the calendar? Where's the fucking calendar? Hey,
look, I see it.
Hey, TK grip here.
Thursday.
That's on a Thursday. What month?
November. We mean what month?
Oh, I know what month, but what day, man? What day you want to celebrate it, man?
I don't know, man.
You want to celebrate like on a weekend?
I don't even know if I want to do anything.
What, man? Who the fuck? You know, you're 31. Who the fuck, man?
Don't you ever say my age on the
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Man, I don't know. Yes.
21.
There's no, it's alright.
I didn't even say your age, man. I said right. 21.
The general will be 31 this year.
It was a fucking,
I don't know what to do.
It was technologically different.
And it's not that I don't know what to do. It's like, what haven't we fucking done? I mean, really.
Who haven't you done?
I'm just saying, man. I mean,
who haven't you done, brother? And why?
Is it even worth doing anything this year? Like, I mean,
fuck, really, there's always a reason.
You know how many times we've been wasted for our birthdays? I mean, what?
Hey, I'll tell you one thing, brother. Your birthday only comes once a year, bro. And it's always an excuse to fucking party.
Well, that's true.
Yeah. Hey, and get this. Unlike last year, Big Lass has a pack. Yeah.
No, it's not an issue of like where to go or what to do. It's just, fuck, man.
What?
31.
Don't say it on the show. The fuck, man.
All right, what else should we talk about?
You're not old.
I told him we're gonna do the
Halloween dig.
Yeah, the Halloween dig here for TNA Bound for Glory.
October 14th, brother. They're gonna have a TNA 1 hour special, followed by a 3 hour pay-per-view. Bam! And then we're gonna fucking get wasted.
That's always a plus.
Yes, that's always how you do it, bro. And then on a Halloween, I say we figure out what Eli is doing first of all, and then we go from there, man. We go from there. We have many options this year because once again, just like.
Fuck, man. Every time I go to Eli's, I come out wasted, dude.
Yeah! That's like just like Christmas that one time. I remember
it didn't even have to be Christmas. Every time we went there, I just get wasted at Eli's.
I remember I woke up fucking at my apartment, and I just heard you.
Yeah, fucking Ralphing. And it wasn't the beers. It was a fucking, we got the midnight munchies.
Well, what happened was, we went to Jack in the Box and we had some technological
differences.
And we had to go to fucking McDonald's.
No. Yeah, you're right, McDonald's, you're right.
And that shit fucked everything up.
I don't eat, I even tell that.
I do remember that we saw 2012 for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, and then we passed out. I remember tell Laz, every time we go out, I said I don't eat after I drink. It's just, I have a very strict carb diet, and you can tell Laz, it just messes up like my whole
thing, man.
So I know I say I have a strict carb diet, but when I go out drinking, that's why it's strict. Beer has a lot of carbs, therefore I will only have beer that day. But for some reason, we got drunk and we decided to get McDonald's, which has a lot of carbs with the fucking burgers and shit. And
everything came at you, man.
The next morning, I woke up, I was just fucking hurling.
You were like 10:30. I was like driving you to your mom. I was like,
you can ask Laz. I'm so hardcore. I was laughing as I was throwing up.
I don't know where, man.
It was funny. Laz comes out. What are you doing? I'm throwing up. Oh, and laughing.
I was like, yeah, I'm going to bed.
So it was a fun night.
That was Christmas, man. Like what, 3 years ago? Almost?
No,
2 years. Two. That was Christmas 2000 and fucking.
No, it might have been 3 because I didn't have the long hair.
Yeah, that was Christmas, because I had the old apartment.
What are we in, 12? It had to be like 2010. 2010? Going on 11?
No, it was 2011, yeah. Yeah, it was 2011.
No, because I didn't have long hair.
It was January 2000.
Whatever, yeah, okay, yeah.
No, yeah, it was January 11th. January 11th.
Well, then it might have been growing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But still, though, man, it was fucking.
Because it was January 11th, and then later that year, that's when everything fucking went straight to hell for me, and then.
That's when I started getting into predictions.
Yeah, you got the visions and shit. And
then,
then in January 2012, shit, man, January 12th? What the fuck were you doing?
I don't know. Why is January 12th so important?
January 2012, this year. Like 10 months ago.
Fuck, I don't know.
What the fuck was happening then?
Did you get drunk or something?
I'm trying to think here. I think you were here. I think I was somewhere with somebody with red hair. Damn it.
I do know last Halloween we got wasted.
Yeah, we were at some party. It was
I don't care. That host was hot, dude.
Yeah, the host was
fucking hot. Jenny was.
And there was somebody with red hair in front.
Anyway, I want to get off that subject. I think that's so cool, though, man.
Right.
I am Hieronymus.
Yeah, you are Hieronymus.
Holy shit! I warned you.
You're on another level, man.
Man, it's official. I'm a demigod.
You just tell them, look, fuck, I'm a demigod. Bring it.
I always challenge the gods, and they always kick my ass. You can ask this guy. I'm an accident prone. Anything. Labs is not even surprised anymore why I go to the VA sometimes. It's, hey, Labs, I got third-degree burns. How? Fire fell from the sky on me. Okay.
Fire fell, brother.
He knows it's a god's trying to fuck with me. Anyway.
Man, we gotta watch Prometheus.
Are you comfortable with the next subject?
What's up? What's going on? What's going on here?
Because I want to talk about the game that we just witnessed on Monday night.
Oh, that was horrible. That was terrible, man.
Okay. Before we go to that game,
I'll be cool with it if I can grab a beer from downstairs.
We have beer down there?
I don't know. You want me to check?
We emptied out the fridge, bro.
What's in the fridge?
Gatorade?
Oh, shit.
I'm sorry, man. We're doing the construction and all that.
Oh, God. All right, continue.
We'll baby step into the Cowboys. What did you think about the first couple of the seasons with the refs?
Man, they did their best, but the fucking players, man,
do you think it's the refs' fault though?
No. No, the refs were doing their job. It's the players that were like, they didn't give a fuck about the refs.
They were taking advantage of it.
Yeah, they're like, oh, we're gonna go and fucking play like maniacs, and we're gonna see what we can get away with, see what they call. And the refs were like, what the fuck is this? They're replacement refs. It's like having a substitute teacher.
Well, what I don't understand is
everybody's been in school when a substitute teacher shows up.
But this is what I don't know. The NFL has, man, they're a fucking nearly a trillionaire fucking company, right?
Yeah.
They're billions of dollars. Why couldn't they get refs that at least done like Pac-12 or the SEC conference?
They did, man.
They only had one. The
But
rest
see,
of them were like high school.
I know, but that's the problem. There was college football going on during the season.
Yeah, but there's a lot of refs in college football that alternate. Why can't they just get the alternate ones and come do, an NFL game here and there?
It's logistics, man. Because I think the NFL, the league, they weren't either they figured that the lockout wouldn't last that long, and they wouldn't need these fucking more high profile refs.
That anybody can do that job, pretty much deal.
Or they figured, well, we'll just get the top, some of the top guys.
And then we'll have them as the lead refs with the other.
Yeah, with some other guys around. And I mean, as good as those guys might have been, they were still replacements. And any fucking time, man, you have these fucking dudes. And look, let's face it. The NFL is full of dudes that didn't do well in school, okay?
Okay.
All right.
They're just
big dudes. Look, guys, just be honest.
They're jocks.
You watch a fucking football game, you see these dudes are fucking flying around all this. Those are the guys that were asking you, what the fuck is this on this test? I don't understand anything that's going on. That's that guy.
Or the teachers that felt sorry for them and said, this is all they have. It's football.
This is all they have, and this is all the school has. the school needs these guys to be fucking passed.
Popularity here.
They're big, they're fast, whatever the fuck. All right. So you got these guys. They're those guys. And remember when you were in school, when there was a substitute teacher for a week, how did those guys act? They acted almost the worst of anybody there.
Douchebags.
The same thing happened when the replacement refs were out there.
Yeah.
These fucking douchebags, they fucking acted like themselves, and they fucking caused havoc, and the refs couldn't control it.
I don't blame them though. If you have a situation where you can control the refs for once, why not try it?
Exactly. But the thing is that everybody's watching, you know?
Yeah.
Everybody's watching. They're like, how can the refs control the game?
I just don't understand on Roger.
And these guys are fucking fucking stupid.
How arrogant are these owners and you know, because Roger Goodell speaks for all of them, for them not to just pay a little more to the refs. They're a $1 billion company.
You know why? You know why? Because they're all greedy. They're all greedy. The owners
No. I thought for a long time Jerry Jones is greedy. That man is not. That man is willing to spend money just to, you know.
Yeah, he's willing to spend a shitload of money just to win.
On that fucking $1 billion stadium.
But the other owners and all the motherfuckers, they were like fucking against the refs. They were fucking greedy. And then even the refs are greedy. Because, think about this. The referees, they're already like dudes that get high paying jobs. They're lawyers.
How much do they get paid anyway for the game?
The referees are usually like lawyers and doctors and fucking CEOs and shit.
So they know people.
Yeah, they already get money. They already have a fucking shitload of money. Then, on top of that, they're like bitching about, oh, you didn't pay us $120,000 for this one game. We want $180,000. What the fuck are you talking about? Fucking cheerleaders.
They get less than $200 a game.
Yes, cheerleaders. They're fucking working the same amount of time as the referees for the same amount of games. They get about like 32 grand. Oh no, not even 32 grand. $3,200. $3,200 for 16 games.
Man, that sucks.
The referees are bitching and moaning and all this bullshit about, oh, we're not getting our fair share of $180,000 a game for part-time work at a football game.
Yeah, I guess that's not right.
Are you fucking kidding me, motherfuckers? So fuck them, fuck the owners, fuck all those people. That's what I say.
And fuck the Seahawks. You guys didn't win.
You fuckers. You didn't win shit.
They didn't win that game. That guy had the interception.
Nobody won anything. You're a bunch of losers. The owners, the league, everybody.
And you're right. Green Day's going to have that kind of a season where it's going to come down to that one game they needed.
Yeah, it is.
And they got robbed because of that.
And the whole league has been like, oh, well, shit. We got the... We tried to get the right call. We did our best.
Now let's
motherfuckers.
Let's baby step into the Cowboys game.
Oh, okay. God damn it.
To me, it looked like the Cowboys have won 2 games because of the refs. They weren't the real refs.
Yeah.
Now that the actual refs came.
Oh, you thought they won because of the refs?
Because of the.
What about the other game they lost? That was the game where
it was the Seahawks, and look how that turned out.
That was the game where the refs
look, that's what I'm saying.
Didn't call a fucking unsportsmanlike 15-yard penalty where the guy fucking just launched himself helmet to helmet against the guy.
I didn't think that was a helmet to helmet.
That's a helmet.
He got him like on the shoulder.
Can you see that? That guy's helmet is right here.
That was a good hit.
The top of his head.
That's the kind of hit I miss. You know?
The top of his helmet is right here, man.
It's a Cowboy. They all deserve that.
Oh, come on.
But you see what I'm saying? The refs helped the Seahawks win. And then, the refs helped the Seahawks win against Green Bay.
Yep.
So, now that the real refs are back in.
The Seahawks.
What the I've always been one to tell you, look, Romo should only be played the first and second quarter, the half. Because he blows in the third and fourth. Like, that's all he has. He's a great passer or whatnot, but only for those first 2 quarters. Why not, play him the first and second quarter, rest him a quarter, and then bring him back in the fourth, see how he does. Your Cowboys would do so much better that way. Because look what happens to Romo. He feels under pressure. He feels he has to do so much more. And when he feels something, he feels interceptions.
Yeah, that shit was just all around bad.
I understand.
You can't say nothing about it.
Okay, I understand they had bad days. But wow, was the general happy that day?
That was horrible. I mean, the whole thing was just like it was just one horrible mistake after the other.
Now I can say that Romo only had one true interception that game.
Yeah, well, I mean, you look at the game. I mean,
what the fuck is Des Bryant thinking?
There was a tip pass.
Did he not show up to practice that week?
There's a tip pass. There's a pass where he threw the ball without really looking because he thought the guy was going to be there. And then there's the pass where they counted it as an interception, but the guy actually just stripped the ball out of his hand. And then you have the other two where they were in garbage time, where he just gave him.
Yeah.
He was just trying to make a play.
The only one that I thought was a real interception is when the lineman came up from behind Romo and he tried to throw it forward, and he threw it right to that one lineman. It was like a little forward pass. I think that was the only interception of Romo. The first one, Des Bryant ran the wrong route. It was supposed to be a 5 and go, and he took off like it was a Hail Mary. Clearly, because the cornerback was behind. All right, Arizona's back in the game. But that's an
Oh!
Nice.
Cousin Sam Bradford.
Well, look at you, Mr. Fancy Pants. 2. No, he didn't go over the white.
Did he hold on?
1. He's got control.
Bring it.
As long as he's got control going down, which he does, and tucks it in. All right.
That's a pick. That's a pick.
I'm just saying, Romo had 1 interception, and the others were just fuck-ups on the receivers.
Yeah, I did. But that's what I was watching the game. I was like, man, that's it for him.
It's just easy to put it on Romo, but
that's it.
What is up with the receivers? They didn't even practice or something.
Yeah, I was like, well, that's it for him. Well, it's the whole time that Jerry Jones has owned the team. That's his. Those are all his guys.
Yeah.
Every player on the roster was picked by Jerry.
Yep.
And he just gets guys that suck. That's what he does.
I don't know what is it with Jerry. He's like
the only guy
whose salary cap is worth $8 million. I want him.
Yeah, the only guy that he didn't hand pick was Romo. That was Bill Parcells. Bill Parcells picked him and forced Jerry to keep him because Jerry wanted Quincy Carter.
Should have gone with Carter, man.
Quincy Carter's out of the league for fucking weed.
That's probably why I made him accurate, though.
Yeah, well, shit, that didn't help nobody. And then he wanted.
But if he was a Cowboy, Jerry Jones would have been all over his ass.
He was a Cowboy, and they fucking had to get rid of him because the league was gonna ban him. The league was gonna ban him for life.
Well, look, you lads,
Chad Hutchinson,
you know I hate the Cowboys.
Ryan Leaf.
Okay? You know I'm a Cowboy hater.
Yeah.
Blood and blood. But
well, at some point you gotta just feel sorry for him, right?
No, it's not that. It's like I've even told you, like, I might hate the Cowboys, but that don't mean I don't know nothing about them. Like,
you gotta feel sorry for them at least at some point, right? Because they're not gonna win.
They are never gonna win.
Because even though you're a hater, you can. I mean, it's only good if you hate something if it's gonna win.
No, I will never stop.
If you know they're always gonna suck.
As I'm the general, I will never stop hating on something that brings me joy. Come on, but they will never win anything as long as Jerry Jones is on their fucking back. That man needs to stay out of the goddamn business of it. I know he owns the team, but that don't give him the right to fucking make decisions about their everyday plays.
And he's always gonna be the owner, man. He's always gonna be
owner or not, but he's the one killing the Cowboys.
Yeah. Well, everybody knows that. Everybody knows that.
So why put the blame on the actual Cowboys who, the only reason they fuck up like that is because they fall pressured, not from the fans, not from the teams, but because Jones.
That's who they pick. That's who picks everybody. That's who picks the linemen, the defensive linemen.
To me, if Jerry Jones would back off and just run the organization, right, not the team, you might see a little slack in his team, and they might feel a little relief. Oh, he got decapitated.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, man. I mean, it might feel like there's been a huge.
I don't get that. Look, this dude, what's with the goatee? Like some weird ass goatee, you know?
He's young. I don't know.
Who wears that shit?
I have one.
Look at that.
But mine's is red.
Yeah, this is red, man.
Mine's is natural red. I don't need to dye it.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, man. You understand? If the Cowboys, if Jones would leave them alone, they would feel like this huge weight has been lifted off them.
Yeah, you're right. 100%.
I just hate how everybody ignores the Houston Texans because of the Cowboys.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good fucking topic. Why does everybody ignore the undefeated 4-0 Texans?
They haven't been around that. Well, I mean, technically the Orioles.
They've been around for 10 years, man.
But still, I mean, come on, that's a good team too.
They're 4-0. They're really good.
Even though every season they start off like 4-0 and then they go fucking 4-8.
Yeah, what do you think? You think that it's just a mirage? You think they can't last?
I think they won't last. Every year they start off badass and then they start off like they're like strong. The Aggies. They're like the Texas Aggies. Yeah, the Aggies come out like fucking 40-0 at the half.
They're all bronze.
And then after the half they get beat like 80-40. It's like, what the fuck, Aggies?
Yeah, they come out all bronze like, yeah, let's do this.
I just came from Olympus.
It's brilliant. I've been doing cocaine and lifting weights all day. I'm so ready for you.
What does it say?
Mr. Turkadian. I've been lifting weights and doing cocaine all day. I'm so ready for you.
I'm literally gonna murder you. Oh man.
And then they lose to the Jets by like 30.
What do you think about the Jets too? The other I told you before that.
Oh, here's my fucking prediction right here for the rest of the season. All right. This is Big Laz. It is week 5 prediction because a lot of teams right now they've played 4 games. They're either 2-2 or
3-1 or something.
3-1. All right. Or they're like the fucking Saints. They're 0-4.
And the Browns who are 0-4.
Or the Browns. I predict the Cowboys will finish 8-8, even after a 2-2 finish, 2-2 start.
Wild card spot?
I think they'll compete with the Giants for a wild card because they already have the edge on them because they beat them at home.
Yeah.
I predict that the Texans will fucking have like a free fall in the middle of the season.
Which they always do, but yeah.
But then they'll bring it up at the end.
They'll bounce back.
They'll go 10-6, and they'll make a wild card in the AFC,
and probably lose in the first round. Yeah, I told you before when we did our first show, I said the Jets might possibly be 10-5.
Now here's my prediction on the Jets, man. The Jets, they have nothing. They have 0. They lost their starting receiver this week for the season. Santonio Holmes, he's gone.
That sucks.
They have nothing. They have some dude named Curly and some dude named Watts.
Who names their kid Curly?
What the fuck? I don't know who these guys are. These guys, they never played. But these guys are their receivers. So they got nothing. They don't have nothing at all. All they got
is Tebow.
Is Tim Tebow. And he's going to lead them to an 8-8 record. I guarantee you.
Fucking Fitzgerald, it's a beast.
Damn you, Larry.
Damn, well, dude,
well, they're still down. They're still down 7-2.
It's pretty bad when the Jets have a worse quarterback than Romo.
Well, no. I don't think Sanchez is worse than Romo.
I think he is, man. First of all, at least Romo can escape pressure.
Yeah,
he can run out of a pocket. Romo can take a hit. Yeah. Sanchez is just, he sees pressure. What does he do?
Man, you know what Sanchez? You know what happened to Sanchez? You know what happened to Sanchez? Ava Longoria.
Dating Sanchez?
Yeah, you know that?
No.
For the last like 3 months, she moved on. Dude, this fucking goes back to the fucking show we did earlier. Fucking Parker was like, baby, I'm gonna marry you. You're the best. You're fucking gorgeous. You're beautiful.
Parker's a French idiot, man. She should have saw that coming.
Yeah. And then he buys her like this fucking huge ring and shit. And then she's like, wait a second. Why are you? You're never here. You're never You're around. You're always playing basketball. You're always out and fucking.
Why so nice?
Yeah. And he's like, well, shit. And then she got tired of all that bullshit. He's like, all right, whatever. Yeah. You want to leave? Go leave. Leave. Go.
I'm TP, baby.
I'm TP. I can do whatever I want. Don't leave. Wait. Shit. Oh, fuck it. You know, that's what he did. So then, but he's like, wait a second. I'm TP. She'll be back calling me.
She'll be back for this strawberry head of mine.
Yeah. She'll be back in like to look at me and my book and my CD in 3 weeks. So I'll give her 3 weeks. So he gives her like what, a week or two to like just cool off. Calls her up, and fucking Sanchez answers the phone. That's what happened. That's fucking what happened. He thought that she was gonna be like, oh, TP. Nah.
That's like Longoria. Like, you think she's gonna fucking be weeping over Parker? She could do way better than Parker.
Exactly. And she fucking... Or Sanchez.
Well, she can probably do better than clumsy ass Sanchez too. Exactly. I'm just saying, it's an improvement.
Why did she do that? Man, the most apocalyptic thing I could have thought of was that she ran over to Romo. That shit would have been insane.
No, Romo's married with a kid.
I know. Imagine that. Imagine that. Imagine if Romo and fuck that shit up with his wife, with Longoria. Imagine the headlines on that shit.
You think Eva's doing Sanchez because she's a Cowboys fan?
Possible.
And that would define a true Cowboys fan.
It could be, man.
Eva Longoria could be the greatest Cowboy fan that ever lived.
Hey, she could be doing because she's a fucking Spurs fan. She wants Spurs to do good. She finally gave. Whoa, what the fuck? She finally gave.
That's a face man.
Yeah, dude, he stayed there. He didn't even leave his face mask. He just went like that. He was like a slingshot. Yeah. I'm gonna let it see how fucking hard it hits your face.
Well, I don't know. I enjoyed watching that game, man.
Damn it, you enjoy watching every Cowboys loss.
I do. I don't know. It's just
every time the Cowboys lose, you're like, ah.
Yeah, but it's funny because every time they win, you guys are like, oh, they're going to the Super Bowl. It's over. That's it. And it's
not me.
They lose. No Cowboy can take it. Like no.
I mean, I enjoy when they win. I love it. You know, it's my fucking thing.
It's just thing. You know the other people will gloat about it to the end of time, and it's like
the super fans on the net. Yeah,
they'll gloat about that like it's, and it's only I enjoy the losers, but I know it's only the 4th game. There's plenty of fucking. There's a lot of games left.
Fucking 14 games left to play.
They can go undefeated all the way here and out and make it.
2 and.
That's why
14 and 2.
That's why I take my time and I savor these losses, man. Like I'm telling you,
why don't you savor the wins or of the team better than a loss?
When the Cowboys win, it's
because it's like what.
No, because don't get me wrong. When the Cowboys win, they win. They didn't have anything that helped them. They got their shit together that day, and that's the only good thing about when they wins, and they're not close.
Yeah.
They have never won close games like that. They win.
Yeah, they just win.
But when they lose, it is epic, and that's what I love.
Because all these mistakes happen, all this bullshit.
They beat themselves so many times. The fucking the Bears didn't beat the Cowboys.
They didn't.
Tony Romo just gift wrapped the ball to them.
Like, here's 30 points, right?
That's epic to me.
The Bears were like...
I'll even tell you, hey, the Cowboys, I don't like them, but that was a great game they won last night. I've told you that a couple of times when I've seen them dismantle a couple of opponents. But I'm just a Cowboy hater, man, and I love their losses. Now, don't get me wrong. If it came down to a Super Bowl, yeah, I would go for the Cowboys because I would love to see a Texan team go for it,
Well, this would be the year if you were going to root for that, because the Texans are looking around.
No, I'm only going to root for them if they actually make it to the.
Oh no!
Even if it's like the conference, I would root for them to lose. But if they make it, I would go for them.
You wouldn't root for the Texans?
No, I would always root for the Texans. That's not my team.
Well, what if it was Texans versus Cowboys?
Texans.
Oh, okay. There you go, Sam Bradford.
What was Bradford done besides have a losing record with the Rams?
Bradford.
That guy blows. Oh, there's an epic Super Bowl.
What?
Bradford versus Sanchez.
Oh.
And the final score is 3-0.
Like, oh, man, it was 0-0. The final score was 0-0, and they stopped the game in the first quarter.
Oh, man.
They said, fuck this shit. We're leaving.
This is horrible.
It's terrible.
All right. Anything else before we sign off?
Oh well, this was our NFL little quick update, and we will return. It is only October 3rd or 4th. It's only October 4th.
10 days.
We will return for another show soon, and then prepare for the big show, October 14th.
Bound for glory.
For BFG, baby. So, we'll do a show before then. But until then, take it easy.
The General's Big Lass. Peace out, bitches.